pick up. This is Punch It Podcast.
Chat, everybody. Welcome to Punch It Podcast. It's Lochy here with Jack from Centriforge.
What's going on?
And Marco.
Marco, nice to meet you all. Good to see you. Chat, everyone. Jack from Centriforge. Welcome, brother.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No, you're welcome, man. Now, Lochy, you've just met Jack today.
Yeah.
Jack has been a customer of ours for, since last year.
Yeah, probably about a year now, I think.
Yeah. How did you find us?
I think... So I'd walk past your old shop all the time when it was in Marion.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wanted to look in there because I saw the Star Wars stuff and I thought that was really cool. But the place was always packed.
Yeah. We are always packed.
And then I think it came up... Your page came up on Instagram. And then I saw that you'd moved to a warehouse. And then I saw photos of the warehouse and everything. And I thought, I better go check that out. And
awesome.
now I'm here.
Well, bit of a rundown, Lochy. Jack does the most amazing 1/6 scale figures through resin printing.
Yeah, majority.
Majority resin printing, and he caught my eye when he came to the shop, and then I started following him on Instagram. And if you get a chance, what's your handle, bro?
Centriforge.
Centriforge.
Yeah, CENTRI Forge.
Mm.
Yeah,
and on your Instagram page, you mainly had done, as you can see, I'm going to go blank, so throw it in any time you want, because I'm thinking off the top of my head here. Master Chief.
Yes.
You a Master Chief fan?
I've never played Halo in my life.
I never played Halo either, bro.
I know, like, what it... I know
everyone knows who it is.
Yeah, like... Yeah. It's just a very iconic costume.
I'm just going to lift up as we talk. Now, is this one of your earlier ones, or just the most recent one you finished?
This is the most recent one.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna stand him up while you can keep talking.
Yeah, his gun might fall out.
I'll be very gentle.
So, do you make these and then sell them to people, or do you just make them for your own collection?
I just make them for my own collection. I've had a lot of people wanting me to do like commissions, and a lot of people have offered me quite a substantial amount of money to buy them.
But it's just excess work.
Yeah, and like I barely have enough time as it is. It's not that I don't want to do commissions, it's like I don't want to keep people waiting all the time because I don't have much time. Like I'd love to be able to do commissions. I also don't want my hobby to feel like a chore as well at the end of the day. So this is Master Chief from Campaign Evolve. So the first Halo just got remade, and this is how he is in the newest game that came out yesterday, actually. So.
Did you watch the series?
No, I haven't. Let's be honest.
No, I didn't.
Is it a man in a costume or is it a robot?
It's
I got no idea about any of this stuff.
It's a man, and he's called a Spartan. So he's the whole Spartan program is a massive lore thing. Like it's going to take way too long on this podcast, but basically he's had augmentations from childhood to make him faster, stronger, all that kind of stuff. And then the armor that he's wearing is like next level. Like
it's awesome, man. Great detail. And one thing that's always that was the most amazing thing I saw with your work on Instagram is the detail and the finishing that you do. For me, it blows my mind. Now, obviously, I 3D print at the shop and we can see, but one thing you said a moment ago, it's hard to the time to spend into doing so much, and you want to do so many more things, but finding the time to get the detail it's insane.
Yeah. And
from a lot of the early stuff you did, which is all Halo stuff, because you've done
some stuff I did, because obviously I love Star Wars as well. I've mostly done Halo stuff. I did one Star Wars figure so far, which was the Death Trooper, which you had on display for about 6 months.
Which I literally thought was a hot toy. Like, I was like, there's no way this is, like, a fan made this. Like, this is effing crazy.
It is.
But it's funny, because I don't know if because majority of people that follow me on Instagram are Halo fans, and not, or some of them must be Star Wars fans, but that Death Trooper got no attention whatsoever. Not that matters. But
no, well... That's a good point, isn't it?
Like, it's so good.
It's wonderful. Now, before we get into the details of the mechanics of how you do it, or, you know, I might as well just get into it. What's your process? Do you have a particular process on what you like to do, or how you choose your pieces?
Yeah, so I guess the majority of what I've printed is usually from Galactic Armory, which you've used quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Galactic.
Yeah, so this is...
we're not getting any.
So they do 1/6 scale figures. So I've only been doing this stuff for about a year and a half.
Damn!
Yeah.
Damn!
So I bought a resin printer probably 2 years ago now, and I thought I may as well like print one out and just see how it looks. And then I printed, I think it was an ODST, an Arbiter out. And then I thought I may as well have a go at painting it. And then it snowballed into a massive hobby from there on. And
Airbrush, obviously.
Yeah. So on this one in particular, the green is all airbrushed and the visor is airbrushed. Everything else is hand painted.
So how do you do it? Do you have to use masking tape to corner off sections while you're like airbrushing certain things?
Yeah, so the trick is it doesn't matter with overspray because the green is the first thing that I do after I've primed it. So then everything after that, it just gets covered by my hand painting anyway.
Yeah. The visor, the shine on the visor is insane. It's astonishing.
You know what? I'll have to take a photo. We'll take a couple of photos.
Hell yeah.
Oh, actually, you've got it on your page.
Yeah, I can send you a couple of photos.
Yes, send me a couple, and I'll put the shots up on so everyone can see it. But yeah, the one thing that got me the most with Jack's work is the detail and the clean spray and the painting, because obviously there's a different thing. I like to use can, obviously, because I do the bigger stuff. When I do it, and you prime it and sand it. And doing the big stuff, there's a lot of work. Sanding is the number one killer in any model making whatsoever. You want to get those nice lines out and clean it up. But even with something like this, the detail to fix it up would still be a lot of work.
Yeah.
And so I'm always astounded by the sharpness and even though you've made it batter worn and you've added certain things to it, I don't see any lines in like spray or any blotches and any marks where you've kind of had to go over a couple of times or any touch up. Dude, it's freaking good work, and I'm surprised that like with the work you've done, and as my kid says, don't glaze, but you can't help but think that this is quality, like you said, should be in Hot Toys work.
Thank you.
100%, and it is to pump you up to say, well done, man. Very impressed, and that's why I wanted you here, because it's I think with the people we have that come into the salon, we're very lucky. We've got a lot of people very talented. We've got artists, musicians, all kinds, and now we've got this little platform. It's great to introduce people and what they do, and what they're doing with their lives and how it affects us in the Kessel Run. And I love your work, and you've recently Jack has brought something in that I asked him specifically, because when I saw it, it tripped me out, because I've tried to make one of these before, and the process again, let's go back to the sanding. Sanding is like, everyone looks at you and they say, well, how'd you go sanding? And you go, not bad.
It sucks.
It's painful. And try sanding an R2D2, life-size R2D2.
Yeah.
Man, I just gave up. I was like, spray, thick spray, get over it, so you just don't see any of the layer lines. But obviously with my bigger droid that I've got outside, which is looking pretty good.
It's massive.
Yeah,
it's massive.
I'll love to get some photos afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a hug.
Dude, you wait, man. I want
to jump on top of it.
Or
grab a detonator and throw it under like the Clone Wars.
Bro, I thought, how good it would be just to, like, you could sit on it. You could sit on him and just hug him.
Yeah, he could hug you.
Big time. Dude, there's so many things are going to happen with this droid. But because obviously they're in bigger pieces, and by gluing it together and priming it, there's still a lot of work to do. But if I was to go over and try and get everything, as much as
how many more hours would you add
a lot.
to the
I can't
build?
even add to it. Yeah. I've got at least 3 weeks of printing to go to finish it off. of like, all the pasting glue. Then you've got to, again, once I've done this primer, I'm going to sand back, prime again, then do the colours to match. But I've also got to learn, I've got to be a bit patient with the spraying such a big piece, because say if this was just one big piece, you spray a little bit and you come back, spray a little bit, come back. I'm not good with the airbrush. You've mastered it quite well. Did it pick up pretty quick?
Yeah, it was a little bit nerve-wracking at the start because I had no idea how to do it. And then I just did a little bit of practice, and then that was it. Basically, it's really not as hard as you think. But I was using airbrush ready paint, like a lot of acrylic lacquers and stuff, which are really easy to work with.
Do they have different nozzles for like different widths of the paint coming out with a spray?
They do, yeah. So I've got a couple of airbrushes now. Usually everything that I use is a 0.3 millimeter needle. You can get different nozzles and stuff, but I usually don't use them that often. With metallic, sometimes the metallic pigment inside the paint can clog up an airbrush, and so I usually change to a 0.5 if I have to. So, but like the biggest stuff, like the helmet that you haven't seen yet, that was all spray can. Yeah,
it was all can.
Apart from the 501st Blue.
Wow,
that was airbrush.
We've talked about it, so I think we're just going to have to show everybody. What I'll do is I'll move Master Chief out. I'll just put Master Chief over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gently.
Goodbye, boy. Goodbye,
good,
Chief.
Man, looking good, Master Chief.
Get the fuck out.
Okay, I've had a little bit of a camera issue.
We back?
We are good. So,
good.
Yep, all good.
Holy.
Alright.
I didn't want to see this at first. He brought it in. I wanted to be surprised. And that's a bucket, bro.
Dude, that's better than better than the Black Series helmet. What?
But look, you feel that.
So
this is insane.
This is the first helmet I've ever done, because I just bought a new FDM printer.
What?
I just bought a bamboo printer, which is obviously, you've got 2 downstairs, which is nice.
Which one did you get?
I got the bigger H2S.
Yeah, bigger plate.
Yeah.
You couldn't do this in one piece.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So I'm surprised. That's why I'm surprised you don't have one of the bigger ones.
It was big enough for helmets.
No, it is. That fit on it.
Can we make
easily.
helmets?
We're gonna make helmets
Let's
now.
make fuckloads of helmets.
We're just gonna say now, Marie, my wife. It's time.
Apologies.
We've got to grow. We've got to get on it now.
You could sell these. Absolutely. Could you sell them, or is there a licensing issue?
Yeah. Well, there's a bit of a licensing thing, but you know what? Who's to say we can't?
Can I put it on?
Go put it on. Is he allowed?
Yeah, that's fine.
Put it on. It's wearable.
It's just a display helmet, so it's not really meant.
So
to,
what?
I'm not gonna
What
wear
filament
it.
I've
did you
got a
use?
really small head.
What
So.
filament did you use?
That's the cool thing. So with the new
Glasses.
printer, I can do ABS and ASA with like no issues at all. And ASA and ABS sand really nicely.
Is that why the finish looks a lot better than?
So before I put primer, on that, I sanded the filament.
That's incredible. That is one of the greatest things
I think it's because, like, when you try to sand PLA, because it's such a low temp plastic, it kind of gums up when you try and sand it if it gets too warm. But ASA and ABS doesn't. You can also glue it together with acetone, which is nice.
Okay, for those that again, people who are new to 3D printing, like this is, and you've only been printing for how long?
I mean, I did have an old FDM printer, which it stopped working. I just hated that thing. But now I've got a reliable bamboo. But yeah, I've only had that for a month and a half, 2 months.
This is again, the finish on his work is amazing.
It doesn't look 3D printed.
It does.
Like,
so with the primer, is there a
the
resin
goal.
primer?
No, it's just filler primer.
Just filler primer.
Yeah.
So the resin primer is it's sometimes people like to use it on like masks and on helmets. What that does is, especially when you have a lot of layer lines with the printer, especially through the top. The reason why, when the printer goes, depending on your nozzle, it'll leave layer lines through the top, and you get this. And
Which
then
is a normal 3D printing thing, because that's how you can tell it's 3D printed,
That's
right? It's got all
right.
the lines in it.
That's right. And so, like I said, when I saw the photos of this, the way it's shone with the light, even in a photo, I couldn't see these layer lines. So a lot of people do. They put this. It's a wonderful resin, clear resin, and it coats over. It's really nice, but it becomes very thick. And on helmets, it just looks too thick. You know, it clogs up a lot of like the side parts here of the helmet. But if you just got a good sand primer, and what do you drop it down to, a 1200 wet and dry?
No, I think I did. So I sanded the filament first to get all the major stuff out. Then I did body filler on the parts that were like really rough, like where your supports sit and all that kind of stuff. Then like your little spot putty parts.
Mm-hmm.
Then filler primer, sand that back. Filler primer, sand that back. Filler primer, sand that back. But I think I only went.
See what's happening here?
Yeah.
See
it makes an absolute mess too.
So from start to finish, how long has that taken you to create?
I pumped this one out. I probably did it in 2.5 weeks. But I've got a full-time job and everything, so that was just like.
And by the way, Jack is in the army.
Yep.
Jack is out in the field. He's a combatant, bro.
Mm.
All right?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That is awesome.
That's I can't. And again, using that freaking word glazing, I hate that word, but dude, it's just remarkable, the detail and the finish. Like any cosplayer out there, like that even wants to learn from you, should take this opportunity and follow you on Instagram, ask questions, because again, we got there. Again, there's a lot of people out there that do it, but you've taken back of how good it is, and you can even see if anyone. I should see if I can get a nice shot of like a nice up close.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like I said, this is my first helmet. I'm still learning, so I just wanted to get at least one helmet done before I get into all the other stuff that I'm going to do.
It's like, I'm just blown away, dude. It's
Even Hasbro like couldn't do a better job than it. Come on.
yeah, but even like you can tell that somebody's like hand painted this, because you get the ones that come out of the Black Series helmets and you go, well, they're super shiny.
They're really clean.
Yeah.
Like I tried to go for a Revenge of the Sith kind of weathering for this one. I probably need to add like a little bit more grit around the ears and stuff.
So let's quickly talk about the colours. How did you choose? How did you find the colours? That was obviously with a can.
So yeah, the white. How did I do the white? The white was actually just a white primer that I used.
Those Dulux ones, or
I can't remember what brand it was. But yeah, just used, because I originally bought some. What's it called? Rust-Oleum.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, which is good, but it's enamel based, and I knew I was going to be putting potentially acrylic lacquer clear coats over the top.
Reaction to that, and it just messes
Yeah,
up.
which is going to get
the paint and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes when you don't realise it first until you know the difference between the enamel. It's a
enamel,
trick.
yeah.
Acrylic. But yeah, you got to make sure you got the same paints. Yeah, that blue, it's 501st blue, man.
Yeah, so the blue was so the white was water based, the blue was water based. The blue was, you probably can't see it on camera, but it was like spot on, like it's kind of like a light kind of pastel-y blue from Revenge of the Sith. But obviously I've put a dark wash over it and it's darkened it up so it doesn't look like the true 501st blue. But
how'd you get the scorch marks?
Scorch marks was black paint and actual like carbon, like that's real carbon, like charcoal stuff.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful. And more weathering on the sides.
Yeah, so that's like a combination of just different colors of paint. Like I said, I want to actually put some like gritty kind of rust around the top of the ears and stuff later on, but that'll do for now. The
they don't have the on the side or is it just the commanders that have that?
Oh, like the Captain Rex ones? Yeah, I think Rex is the only one that
he's
has
the
it.
only one that has it. Okay.
Yeah.
And again, the visor. How'd you go with that one?
The visor is just a cut up welding mask,
Ripper. Nice.
and I need to
It's
find a
kit
better.
bashing.
Yeah, I need to find a better way to put it in. It's just in with
And this is the
double-sided
other thing
tape
I've
at
got
the
to
moment.
commend you on the cleanliness of your interior. All right. No, again.
Yeah, it's still not great inside.
Dude, come on, man. Like I'd have putty and everything and lying around. You have poisonous stuff in your mouth if I did it. But let the amount of, like, there's glue, very little glue going around, and you've just, the way you, how have you attached the visor? Is that from Galactic Armory?
Yeah, so they have like a file called visor clips.
Yep,
I put them in the bottom. And then
I've seen the what do you call it, the visor stencils.
Yeah, so the visor, I printed out a visor stencil, then did that on the welding mask, and then cut that out. But yeah, you'll see like 2 little clips in there holding them in.
Fantastic.
And then the rest is double-sided tape around it just to hold it in for now, because it's just a display helmet. I'm not going to be wearing it. So,
so if you were to say you wanted to wear this bucket, what would you fill it? What would you do with it?
oh, you'd have to pad out. You'd have to put padding in there, like a motorbike helmet or something like that. But I don't know the correct term, but they're aerators or something. I don't know. They're resin printed though, and same with
detail.
that.
You can tell too.
So I don't have to sand those as much.
Those who don't know the difference between a resin and 3D printing, resin is basically a liquid, so that is what's the word, forged through light, UV light.
Yeah.
So the layers underneath get a light comes up in the pattern of what each layer would be, and so the product then moves up. So every time it falls down, a layer hits it, hardens, UV layer hits it, and then it goes up. But it's the detail you get from that because the layers are so thin, but the light is so obviously is so perfect around there. You get very smooth finishes, especially small detail stuff like, say, the vents, or that's why you see miniatures. So many of the miniatures look so good and clean is because the detail through those layers of light. With a printer, for example, is heat extruding through a nozzle, creating the whatever it is you're trying to make, and as it's going up, it's working a lot faster. But to get the detail, you need smaller nozzles for the amount of filament. But to get really detailed stuff, you won't get it unless you get a resin printer.
Yeah,
and
hence why I have to do resin printing on Chief, because you could not. Well, you could print it out in FDM, but it won't look like that.
No. But again, it's just the paint job, bro. Really good, dude. Unstoppable stuff, man.
I've got a phase 1 coming as well.
Good work. And you know what? If it's okay, could we just display? Maybe not today, but next time you come in.
I was going to ask you the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, if you could display it here.
Yeah.
That's wild. There you go. It's going to be here. Come and check out the bucket at Kessel Run, Hair and Collectibles. It'll be here, and you can glaze over it like I have. All right. And glaze. We should call this the glaze.
Glaze helmet.
Let us glaze. I actually came up with a retort to when my kids say words I don't understand.
Oh,
all this Gen Z.
Gen Z,
they say, and
Gen
it gets
stuff.
upset. My daughter, she rips on all this stuff, and I said, why do you kids do that? Where did it come? You know what? Skit. I said, you're skitting, and they go, what's that? Whenever you use a word that I don't understand, I'm going to say you're skitting. That's just the parent who doesn't understand your words. And then my wife says, I say, you skitting now.
You're speaking in a different language
Skitting.
I don't understand.
SKITN. Skitting. Anyway, see if that goes.
The
see if
language
that's
is skitting difficult.
Look at this, you're skitting too now. But my brother, great details work. So you said you got the 501st, you're doing the phase 1 helmet.
Yeah, doing a phase 1. The classic yellow commander from Attack of the Clones?
Yes.
With a chrome visor, doing that one.
Beautiful.
And then some other Halo stuff as well. So, but I just wanted to try one out first and see how it went, and we'll see how it goes.
You succeeded. You
I'll
succeeded.
tell you what, if I have to put my first one, which is at the back next to this, you'll see a big difference.
You should put both on show.
That was mine. But again, check out Jack's stuff on Instagram. You will not be disappointed. Any other 1/6 scale figures you're thinking of doing?
Oh, heaps. There's so many unfinished ones, as much to my partner's pleasure of stuff being around the house. I'm commissioning someone to do 3 different clones for me at the moment. So I'm going to be doing a couple of clones. Doing an animated clone. I've got a Clone Wars...
Tarkovsky series one?
No, from the Clone Wars animated series.
In just anime style?
Animated.
Oh, animated. I thought you said
Yeah.
anime.
No, sorry.
Because the Tarkovsky's got that anime style, sorry.
Yeah, no,
Saturday
so
afternoon.
I'm doing, like Clone Wars animation
Yeah.
clone.
Beautiful.
And Ahsoka as well. Bunch of heaps of Halo stuff that I haven't finished yet as
Do you
well.
know, what would you like to see if you could resin something?
I like just my love of hip hop. I would love a Zarface helmet. Like,
Okay. He's going to explain to us what Zarface helmet is, please.
I'll show you a photo.
Done.
Where is he? Because he's a character, so they've made comic books. Where are we?
So it's a helmet or it's a...
He's a robot.
Oh, okay.
Basically, he's a droid. So that's Frankie Pulitzer. That's the new album, and that's Tom Hardy.
Oh, wow.
So Tom Hardy has a rapping career that's secret.
I did hear about this, yeah.
So they're
Tom Hardy does heaps of stuff on the side.
Yeah,
He's a cool dude.
He's really good at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu too.
Yeah, man. He
So that's just like a little comic of the mask, but that's the character's
Damn.
face.
You know what? Like, if you go on Etsy and you look for that, we'll see if
Someone's
we can...
made one. 100% someone's made
I've
Do you know what,
follow-
dude? I'll resin that for you.
Hell yeah.
You find the files on Etsy and I'll resin it. You could just
I
paint
did
it.
have the files a little while ago. Where are we? Where's it clear?
But it needs to be nice and good in pieces. Do you know what I mean? You do it and I'll print it and you can then paint it and then you can show us your work.
That was a t-shirt that got made up a few years ago,
Damn.
That's
which
cool.
was chilled.
I'll make that for you too, bro.
Hell yeah.
I do everything in here, man. It's a bake.
Yeah, so this is...
I'm not good at
So-
baking either.
Damn, that's good. I
Is
like
the
that.
wall?
Yeah, Darth Maul.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I
cool.
love that.
That's
It's
cool.
signed by Ray Park as well, and
Even
Sam
better.
Witwer. Yeah.
Damn, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's-
See, and if I could have a new statue, it would be Rebels, Darth Maul,
As the old Darth Maul?
as he's old man
Like,
Darth
yeah.
Maul, but it's more that thinner
Gaunt.
face. Yeah, more Rebels. No, sorry, more season 5 Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Because it's still quite gaunt in that sense. It's not because every Hot Toys that comes out, whenever they do that Clone Wars period, it's just not the face. And I've been a bit of I always complain about it, and I'm never happy with their finish, even though their stuff is killer.
Yeah,
But
I
if,
guess
if
they're
they
trying to do it.
did a Clone Wars face, that thin, gaunt-looking face, it just... Oh, look, we don't even have any...
You'd have some downstairs,
Yeah.
surely. We'll have to take some...
There's one that... what's the other company? Iron Studios. They do the quarter scale, 1/6 scale. They do a half
that
1/6 scale.
That one's good.
That one's probably the best one that I've seen,
Yeah.
and I wish that came out in full, Clone Wars or Rebels style.
There's I can't remember the company who makes it, but it's in 1/7 scale and it looks as good as that.
Full body?
Maul from full body. Season 7 Maul.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, it's 1/7 scale. Pop Culture sell it. I don't know if it's still there.
1/7. So how big's that? Because 1/6 is like that. So is it that?
That's
It's-
premium
it's
format.
slightly
yeah.
smaller.
Okay, smaller?
It's slightly smaller than 1/6. Yeah,
That's not the one where he's like
he's doing his like
stance.
he's doing his
Yes,
yeah,
I know the
his
one
pose.
you're talking. Yes, I know the one
Yeah.
you're talking about.
It's a bit overpriced.
Premium
though.
format ones can be good as well, but the only one I liked really is the
I'd
Mythos
get
one.
kicked out if I bought a premium format figure. I got nowhere to store it.
And I
It'd
don't
just be
want-
in the living room.
Why? Years ago they weren't that expensive. Now everything's just forget about it.
Yeah.
It's
It's like all the toys that come out. All we can do is look and go, I'd like to get that one day. Never.
But it's just like the stuff at Comic-Con. Like, there was Mattel put up all these pre-orders, and I wanted to get, like, Jim Bro Skeletor in this really nice box with all the weights. It was $100. Sold out in 5 minutes. And I was like, fuck. Dropped my kid off to school, and it was available before I dropped her off. It's a 10-minute drive. Sold out as I got to the car park.
Are they selling out due to scalpers, though?
Most probably.
Because the same thing happened with the Halo. If you pre-ordered the game, you got a collector's statue.
Yeah.
And it's sold out in like 5 or 10 minutes, and then straight away people are selling it on eBay for like quadruple the price.
They're ruining the market.
Yeah, I know. That always happens too. But listen, since we're talking about other kind of toys, Lockie, do you want to give us a rundown on what's been happening on the San Diego Comic-Con?
Yeah, I haven't followed heaps, but I watched a large portion of the Hasbro panel. The most exciting thing for me was a Black Series Rodder the Hutt. And it comes with, like, obviously you go, how the hell do you make that? Because, like, how do you make an articulated slug? So they've used a different type of... So it's a wire frame inside with, like, the skin plastic over the top, so you can actually bend it and still have it articulated, which is really cool. So the only articulation is in the waist and the arms and the head, and the mouth actually opens up, so it's...
Wow.
Full mechanism.
I'm going to look at it quickly while we're talking, so we can get a couple of shots. Okay. Oh wow, there's heaps of stuff that's coming out. And let me go back. I'm trying to find.
Because, like, more so, what are our viewers keen on? Are we mostly Black Series collectors that come in the shop, or like?
Because I was actually going to say to you, you probably were loving the Ninja Turtles. I saw some Ninja Turtle stuff dropping, and
I
also
still
the
haven't seen much Turtles. There's a lot of He-Man stuff.
Did you see Skeletor's? What's his cat called?
Yeah, Panther. Or Panther. Yeah, that looks dope. I'll get that for sure. Oh yeah.
They've been rocking the Skeletor stuff lately a lot more than He-Man. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
I seem like you've seen the Skeletor come out in a huge statue.
Yeah.
And then they brought out the gym did they do the gym?
The Jim Bro one was on sale today, which was just such a nice setup. Lovely, like, came in just such a nice display case. And yeah, like I said just before, it sold out super fast on Mattel's Aussie website.
See, I'm a lot of the stuff I'll just wait till it starts coming into where we get it from. I can't jump on anything new straight away. Sometimes I used to get on like the pops. I used to do the San Diego Comic-Con pops, get pumped up with all those things, but then I stopped. Pops don't help us. Can't rip them out.
I feel like pops just lay dormant. Like I remember when I first started collecting and saw pops, and I was like, yeah, I'll get onto it. But now it's like, I think the last one I bought was a Xenomorph a couple of years ago. It's like a bigger one.
Yeah,
it's
nice.
awesome.
Did you get onto the San Diego Comic-Con stuff much?
I had a look at a little bit, mostly the Star Wars Hot Toys stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm a sucker for like the really high detail stuff.
You reckon?
I saw the...
Did they announce any other figures?
Yeah. No.
Or did they just show...
It looked like they had a Mandalorian Grogu shelf, and then they had basically everything else shelf. I didn't notice too many new things. They just had all their recently announced stuff on display. But they, on the Sideshow website, they did have... I don't know if you saw this, Marco, but they had a RSVP for a new mall thing.
No
one really knows what it is. Someone saw a photo of an unpainted Maul with robo legs, his old robo legs. They don't know if that's going to be the actual one or not.
Wow.
Could you imagine a hot toy with both legs? It costs so much money.
Yeah, but I think it's it looked like, because it was unpainted, but it was in an animation style.
Okay, we're just going to have a look, and we'll probably drop some of these photos in on obviously on the pod. The Rodder, he's looking pretty good. I see what you mean. And that's vintage?
I can't tell. If they're... I know
Looks Black Series.
They're doing both scales.
Mm-hmm. So we got an Anakin in a vintage. Oh my god, we got Embo.
How do you feel about Embo? You got ripped off. I mean, I'm happy.
off.
I'm happy. I got this for my birthday, but
Mate.
to actually like let people buy this
And then
announce like 2 weeks later after people get them in their hands that hey, we got it with better soft goods and the dog.
That sucks.
But we'll get it anyway because we're suckers, man. Okay, and we got a vintage. That's
the mini rig from the TVC
when the Imperial escapes. Yeah. Okay, now we've got another Shadow Lord one in the Black Series, which is a Mandalorian who says, "Where's my money?"
Yeah, they're sick of working for Maul.
Let's take the ship and leave. Doesn't work out good for them.
It didn't go well at all.
No. Okay, we got a Red 5 in vintage.
This is cheap and nasty. I love that mold. I loved that X-Wing when I had it before I sold it. But to just...
What size do you reckon it's going to be? What size?
It was TVC, so it'd be about this big.
Beautiful.
And then, so high with the wingspan. But, they've just repainted it to look like a Kenner action figure. And even like Luke's hair is like bright yellow.
Nice. Just go old school.
Yeah.
As original as they could get.
100%.
Nice. We were all getting pumped up about this one. The
thermal detonator.
It's a thermal detonator.
It's like I'm holding one right now.
Sorry, Brian. That's the best mark I got right now. I'm gonna get another one.
You should
light on it.
You should superimpose the picture of that on him as he said it.
Or 3D print a thermal detonator shell to go around it.
Oh, dude, that's a killer idea.
I'm going to do that. So let me go back. I was just checking something. So we got the Black Series and the thermal detonator, which we're all obviously everyone's going to get. Now we got look at this bucket. We got the Jesse.
It's not as good as the one like sitting in front
Dude,
of it.
definitely not, man.
It has scratches on it, but it's got no wash, nothing else. So it's why it looks
too clean.
Weird. Yeah.
Do you reckon they do that so people can do it themselves after the fact?
I mean, I've seen people that do it, but yeah, I think it's just a cost thing.
Yeah,
probably.
I think that helmet was pretty cool. I liked the look of that character in Ahsoka.
And what this is the Night Trooper. Enoch, yeah, very interesting. Like
just a different take, having like a human face on the front of a Stormtrooper helmet.
Okay, we got the.
That's a Black Series.
Yep. You know what? It's because I don't want the snow one. I don't like the Remnant Snow Trooper, whatever.
I bought that in the kids Hasbro line, and it's awesome. And it has like a peg holder, so you can put Baby Yoda on the front and have Mando drive it as well.
But was his one destroyed, or was his one? Was it? I can't remember in the movie. Was it beaten up? No.
No. Well, it probably had a bit of weathering, but nothing super bad. Because he ends up taking it off that Stormtrooper and then going down the hill with Grogu on it, and then it gets trampled on by the AT-AT.
Okay, what else? Let's have a look. So as far as Black Series and Vintage, that's it. Let's go with. I'm trying to find the Hot Toys.
Although they did have Mother Talzin, which was one that I was super excited for, because it's like how just. To make that a figure, I feel like you couldn't have done it 10 years ago.
What I did see was they revealing in the Black Series a new packaging that they're going to do. That's that Amidala. Yeah, that's sick, man.
How do you feel about the new packaging? Because I know there's people that literally line them up on their shelves and have the collage all making the picture up.
So that's not going to happen.
So that's not happening anymore. So that just stuffs people's collections up if they're an inbox collector.
Well, it certainly makes all these ones a little bit more expensive to get then.
Because it would be it's the final. I mean, when 2027 rocks around and they start using the new packaging, say goodbye to this artwork because they're using.
That is a shame, man.
Because they're going away from the hand style art.
Yeah, well, look, I've got them up here. I've got a few different ones up there.
Yeah, so that it's going to be like a 3D render of the action figure, which I think it looks cool, but it's not for me.
No, I just thought the figure she looked pretty amazing in that.
Oh, that is next level soft goods.
trying to find if I can hit. Well, that looks. It's vintage, bro. It's a vintage rotter.
Yeah, so there is vintage and there is a Black Series one coming too. But the vintage, like both, it's just like,
damn. There's so much. Like, man, I'm on my computer, so I can't get on all this stuff.
if you go on that website, you'll have better luck.
Which one? This one?
Toy Arc, yeah. I use it to look at toy news.
You can go right ahead and be the one. Now, as far as hot toys, so what did you see in the hot toys at the Comic-Con from the Star Wars one?
I only briefly saw a video, but I think it was mostly just the stuff that they've already announced that's coming in the next year or so.
Well, the great thing about those hot toys and anything to do with Sideshow, we'll be looking.
That's all the photos, and they're all super high res too. So if you want to flick through any of
I
those,
think I'm gonna have to save these for when the
yeah, highly rate that site, by the way.
Yeah.
I've been using it for years.
I think I'm gonna have to use this when I get my when they come in on the website. So we got vintage Super Battle Droid, Rodder in Black Series and in vintage, a Padme vintage
With the rip shirt.
Rip shirt.
Great, man.
Her best outfit, by the way.
Absolutely. It's Natalie Portman at her finest.
I preferred the full Queen Amidala. It's a little bit more my style.
Yeah.
So you can see her ankles.
That's right. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obviously there's a big you can see there's a lot of Clone Wars things going on here at the moment. That's because you were talking about it before. They're going to do the Battle of Geonosis.
Yeah, so I think that because they were, what was the previous? They were doing things for the Cantina, and that was their big promotional push for the last couple of years. And now their focus is on Attack of the Clones and Geonosis.
Okay. Well, I won't be getting that one.
Well, and they did say at the end of the Hasbro panel that they are looking towards more HasLab stuff too.
If I can look, I'll put it up. I have to put it up there, but it's not going to work. I'm going to do it. That
it's so good.
She's amazing.
Cool.
Mother Townsend is. Oh, that's the new packaging.
Yeah, no. So that's the old packaging from 2027 onwards. Amidala is the first packet that will start off the new wave.
Another Marek.
Well, that's cool because the other one was so grey, really light grey, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
I'm going to have to add that to my collection.
Yeah, I'll take Marek.
Oh, so Killer, they brought in Icarus. So we have, that's good. Okay, done. Icarus is in.
You've got to get that.
Yeah, well, I've got, we've got Maul. Does he come with? No. So we've got Maul.
Who do you need? So
we've got, obviously, 11th Brother. We've got Devon, Maul. We've got Root Cast. Having Icarus is going to be awesome. What about his other brother?
That was the only brother announced, I'm pretty sure. Gar Saxon as well from the Clone Wars. Yeah, dude.
All right, now listen. I've got to give it up to the way the colours that are popping out on these figs are looking awesome, bro. Wow, look at that helmet. Damn. And look at that head sculpt. Hey, we talking about a haircut to talk about on this show at Kessel Run, Hair and Collectibles. There's going to be, I'll be saying to people, do you want the Gar Saxon? Are you going for the Gar Saxon?
I'd love to have it, to be perfectly honest, but...
Bro, I've got a friend who does wigs where we can make it happen.
I'll go the Bill Burr.
The Bill Burr. Yeah, I'll go the Bill Burr.
I'll go the Billy Burr.
The Gar Saxon is a wonderful headpiece. Oh, man.
It's very 90s Backstreet Boys part.
Yeah, that's a thick, step. So that's so we got a Commander Jesse and Ahsoka 2-pack, which is awesome. Obviously,
that's going into TVC by the looks, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think as well, as long as they're continuously updating the articulation, or the tooling for these figures, I'm happy to buy them.
Yeah.
But if they're just shoving them in a packet and calling it a repack, that's where the problem comes in.
Yeah.
Because you're paying for a card back, basically.
Well, like everything when it comes to, I think, anything in collectibles, and most people out there would know that it's they know what people they will just do it, and they'll know people buy it. You repack, and you've seen it before. Like Darth Maul's a classic one, man. How many different versions of Darth Maul they've tried to make, but we're looking at the same sculpt. And again, I'm I'm in the black series. I'm not. Don't know much about the vintage and stuff like that. But you know, you want to see something different. But I still need it. I still get it. It's a terrible addiction.
Yeah,
but at least
it's better than a drug addiction.
It is true, because if we didn't do this addiction, we wouldn't be talking about it, would we?
Yeah, right.
You know, it'd be a lot of like, so what's going on the podcast today?
Just gonna get my spoon and heat it up.
We
Some toys on it.
we would start be doing like different accents with these. We get this thing where we like to do microphone accents. We start talking. You've been sending me heaps.
How good is the
Joe
American?
Pesci?
Yeah, the Joe Pesci one from Casino.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I've been sending him this guy, like just a bunch of American Italians.
Yeah.
Just super, just like there's this like dude in a pool making like a.
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna make a.
big fucking.
He's
like
making a
sandwich.
sandwich.
And
I'm making
his
these
wife's
for the
like,
fellas.
What are you doing?
She's got no shirt on, and he's putting like, look at this. We're gonna put the olive oil on top of this. Yeah, we're gonna get the salami.
The amount of it's like that's how Gandolfini died. Surely, like
Oh yeah, but that other guy with the big panini, like the
that
big,
was
yeah,
epic.
he's well known for in New York for his stuff. He's very animated with it all. But you know, they make like paninis like 10-foot long.
Yeah.
You know, fill
It was
with
incredible. As like an Aussie boy, it's an eye opener.
everything. But that's when you go to New York, that's what you got to do, man. What else we're talking about? San Diego. What about you with anything exciting with the toys you've been picking up on?
What did I pick up recently? I went to Toys R Go on Goody Road after work on Thursday, and I picked up this lightsaber, which is from my childhood. So this is an elegant weapon, or as Darth would say, I see
it's
you've
an elegant
construct-
weapon for a. What does he say? What does everyone say?
It's a not as clumsy or rampant as a blaster.
That's awesome.
But I always like Return of the Jedi when Darth Vader takes it and he's looking at it and he goes, I see you've constructed a new lightsaber.
I have this feeling like you're about to throw it, and I could see this just smash me in the face.
I could never.
Can you extend it? Throw it out. Nice.
How's that?
Mate, that's a big
That's
extension.
30-something years old, and that shit's all over something in the stores right now.
Yeah, 100%.
So I got this for $39. I've had it in my eBay wish list for like over $100 being shipped from America. So I was like, I saw it for under $40. I was like, hell yes.
That's good score. I once talked about it that when I was growing up with our lightsabers.
Was it just the inflatable one?
Did
you have that one?
Yes.
I don't know if you've ever seen
I've
the one
seen
from
them,
the
yeah,
70s.
Yeah, and that's what we had. But then my brother, so we had those, and my brother got the Han Solo blaster, which I've actually was one of our clients has lent us his, so you can come and see that.
That was a great toy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't chosen.
We
Can't get my extension happening.
we all have days like that, mate.
You know what I mean. I'm working all day. What do you want from me? God damn it. No, but it's good. But look, I'm just going to say that we've had a good run at the Kessel Run these last couple of weeks. The school holidays is finished. We've just been. I'm getting just pumped up, smashing out the droid. The droider car is looking really, really good. I get all my droids from Droid Division.
Oh yeah, I've got a few from him now.
Yeah,
as well. Yeah.
David Mogg, man. Like David, if you're out there, cheers, bro. I love your work.
Is he a Aussie or an American guy?
I think he's English.
English.
Yeah, I think it's because it's droiddivision.uk.
Yeah,
I think.
okay.
Yeah.
So he's an Englishman.
Keeping it old school, the original Star Wars
That's
was filmed in the UK. And
He probably worked at Pinewood Studios.
I think it was filmed in Elstree,
Okay, I don't know. I can't remember.
but Pinewood later on.
We all know that my memory is terrible. That's why you're here, my dear friend. You're
I'm the
good.
second memory.
You helped me later. You got it. That's good. But it's been good. It's been fun putting it together. I reckon I got about another 3 weeks. Like yesterday, I put my lad Gaius in the shop.
That was so funny. You could tell he just was like, "I want to go home, Dad."
Yeah. I was like, dude, just stand there. I need people to see how big this thing is.
Yeah, the ending. You just did it.
Yeah.
Poor bugger.
You know, and all his friends go, "Oh, you look cool." No, it's good. I got to get him. He's got to get out there a bit, but he was good. But just to give you and again, we'll go down and check it out. But it is a massive. It's probably the biggest thing I've done.
Do you imagine if the Rancor head won? Like the size, like that's huge.
It's
Do you imagine the Rancor head?
Oh man, my wife wouldn't talk to me, bro. I'd be dead.
Yeah, I don't have the room. I'd love to make a full-size droid, but I do not have the room. So I'm going to make the Droid Division, the B1 Battle Droid head.
Yep.
And a K2SO head.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's killer.
So
Would you know
that's all I
that
got
there's
room for.
so there's the B1, so B2, and then did I get no from Droid Division? So I've done Toto.
Yep.
He's cool.
Yep.
Obviously, there's from what's the name from the game? The Jedi.
BD1.
Yeah. Mick's done him. Mick had him. He did one of those.
Yeah, I'm surprised Droid Division hasn't done one of those.
I thought he did.
No, he hasn't.
Okay. Oh well,
No,
maybe
'cause
Mick got that from somebody else.
I'm fully resin printing one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
A full-size one, so he's one there.
See, the great thing about too is what David does with his droids now. The instructions are magnificent, but it also allows for you want to put lights and so forth, and the way he's done, so you can set it up. Because I'm going to run lights through the eyes,
Sick.
and just some wiring. So he's done the tube, so it allows you to put some light, because you're going to need to. You're going to need to light those eyes up. But I do have a bit of a surprise, but I can't give it too much away. I've seen something special that's going to happen to one of our droids. I won't give it away. But a good friend of ours, Rob, who I'll probably do a nice little interview with Rob on starting a new thing at the Kessel Run too. I'm going to be calling it After the Cut. Going to try it out. Just a minute or two, just chat with some clients, and talk about what they're doing. So, something I want to throw up and see if it works.
Oh, yeah.
Something exciting, because it's hard to get everyone down here in the pod to chat. But dude, let me just say, I saw it. I've seen it. It's about 80%, 85% finish.
Can you tell us?
No.
After, can you tell us after this episode?
I'll tell you after.
Because you can't leave me hanging like that.
It's true.
That's
It's
not
true.
cool. That's not cool.
I shall leave you guys hanging until it arrives. But it's dude. All I keep saying to myself is, we don't deserve it. It's going to be so awesome, and a lot more to come. Don't worry, I will tell you, dude. It's going to happen. But anything other exciting thing that's been happening before we rock and roll? Have you enjoyed yourself on Punch Your Podcast?
Yeah, it's been good.
Thanks.
I finally get to see what this room is actually like.
Yeah, it's not wild. You set it up, and some people have come in and go, "Oh man, is this what it feels like?" So yeah, it's not much to it. It's just a little camera we stare at.
Yeah, I don't know why I always thought that this was on this side for some reason.
It was, and then I wanted to change it all up, give it a bit of a different look, a different feel. Because I was. Do you like the seats? Do you like?
I am so comfortable.
It is, because
Like,
the hardest thing is to try and get a very comfortable, environment where we can all sit down, and and I've always had this thing where you can kind of have a lounge, but when we sat down low, I felt very just uncomfortable. So I got this new table to sit us up, got the high chairs, and it does. I feel a little bit more just relaxed, comfortable.
Yeah.
I like to stand up nice and straight anyway. And you dig it?
I love it. I love it.
That's good. Jack, man, I appreciate you coming down and hanging out with us at the Kessel Run.
Thank you.
Matt just cut his hair, and again, we're going to see the 501st bucket on display. Check out his Master Chief on his dude. You might have to start a YouTube channel yourself, man.
I've not got the personality for that.
Well, sometimes it's more about just what, and I. As hard as it's time, even the time factor, even for Lockie being here, it's awesome, because we love it when we can actually hang out together in the studio, and time is something that's not, especially with family and stuff like that. So, appreciate it. But it's, setting it up, even here at work, I want to do something with someone, but then time, oh shit, I've got to do another haircut, and it sucks, man.
My actual job gets in the way. This is bullshit.
It does, man. Someone asked me today, could you make more of these? I said, listen, the droids, we're talking about the thing, and I said, if I had to do more of these, which I kid you not, I'd love, I said, I'd be cutting hair once a week, because that's the only time I could do it, unless my wife lets me stay here for 6 hours after work.
Yeah.
And sleep here. Everybody knows I want to sleep here, bro.
You know what you should get? You should get... A few years back, they made a Tauntaun sleeping bag. It was like originally it was just a piss take, but then they were like, oh, it gained so much traction that they released it. So the head is the pillow, and then the lightsaber is the thing that opens it up, and then inside is the guts.
I thought they smelt bad on the outside.
I know. It is.
wild.
I've only seen one on Facebook Marketplace in the last 10 years.
How much did that go for now?
They wanted $300 for it, and it's roughly around that price. Yeah, I'd love to have one.
Dude.
It's for the size of a child, but it's like it'd be
That's
great
so
to have in the office when you want to work late, stay.
Just another quick one. Something we're going to try here as well is we got a barbecue for the Kessel Run, so we're going to be doing snags on Saturdays maybe.
Gabagool.
Gabagool. That's what we're going to start doing. Some gabagool with your haircuts. You get me started, bro.
I know. I fucking love it.
Yeah. Anyway, for next episode, we're going to start talking about some other stuff that goes to Star Wars.
I did pick up some tapes yesterday too. I was pretty chuffed with.
Which ones?
I got Total Recall, the R-rated version.
Classic. We're talking.
Yeah, Arnie.
No clothes on.
3 boobies. Awesome. Then I got Spawn, the original Spawn with
killer.
Michael J. White.
Oh, John Leguizamo do that now?
Yeah, he was the clown in it.
Oh, yeah.
What else did I get? Up in Smoke Tour, which is great, which was like a concert that had Snoop Dogg, Dre. Yes, they did have the original Up in Smoke movie, Cheech and Chong. But it was Ice Cube, Eminem, Dre and Snoop, and they toured all around America. Or it was like Boston, and it was like 2001 or 2. It was to promote that new album Dre had back in the day with that featured like Eminem on it heavily with Forget About Dre and Still Dre and things like that. It's just such a time capsule. It would have been the wildest gig to go to.
Dude, imagine you were a roadie on that.
They legalized weed in some states because they couldn't control the amount of weed that was being brought into these shows.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I watched a
I'm
bit
a
of...
smoker. I freak out if I do.
I can't handle
any
marijuana, so it's like it's been many, many years. But yeah, I love that DVD growing up. I was way too young to watch it. It's a lot of nudity, a lot of like foul language and stuff like that.
But they swear, bro.
I had no idea. But
I didn't know.
what was the other one I got? I should have a photo of it. The Last Action Hero.
Lockie has a wonderful collection of VHS. So his jam really is he's got a nice collection of.
So we got Spawn,
Killer,
Last Action Hero.
I love that movie.
It's great.
Last Action
I saw
Hero
it in cinemas when I was a kid. Great toy line too. They had toys when it first came out by Kenner.
I never saw those timelines.
Total Recall and Up in Smoke. So great time.
Yeah, I'm glad I was still old enough to grow up in a VHS era.
I also got the. Sorry, I cut
you
you
off.
I also got the. They made Alien toys for kids back in the day too. So that's the Queen.
That's cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah, great.
Do you know my VHS, my first one, my parents, I still remember, had the remote, had a cable to it.
That's awesome.
So it was really long. My dad got it, and we would just... I still remember the great thing...
What was your first tape you remember?
I don't remember, because I remember I was telling my dad put on... we used to get a lot. My dad used to get... My first time seeing...
Was it Commando?
Oh, yeah.
Was in Italian.
Yeah, okay.
My dad got it in Italian and didn't even have English subtitles. So I had to watch Arnold Schwarzenegger play Commando with Elise Milano
dubbed over.
Dad, this is not the right one. It's okay, don't worry, keep watching. You know? But the I don't recall the movie, but I just remember this, it was the video went in, obviously, and you had a long cable. But even the DVD, when DVDs first came out, I bought Bobby Brown's Dance You Know It months before getting it because I just knew I was going to get a DVD one day. So I bought this DVD, and then my dad got us for Christmas, and the DVD.
You can tell someone's
the CD
with
player.
what physical media they grew up with.
It's not DVD, the CD.
Yes.
The CD player.
Yeah.
And the fact that you could skip a song, bang, bang. And we're like, oh my God. And then we used to make tracks where you used to get the recorder, the cassette tape, and you pause
Yes.
and make your own stuff.
Mixtape, yeah.
Dude,
Nas had an album with DJ Premier earlier this year.
Fuck, I
and
love your brain, bro.
he had a song about the pause tape and how you used to make tapes back in the day.
classic
Very
digital.
much what you're saying now.
You know, you get the right beat, and there you go, bang. And
Yeah.
then you play it. Then you'd be in the car, or you like your Walkman. When I was 16, I did an exchange student program to Italy, and so my dad let me go to Italy by myself, which is weird as. But when I went on the plane back then, I had the 10-stack cassette players.
Yep.
So you'd walk with that and the Walkman. So you'd do that, but I had the big fluffy ears, one of the big.
Yeah,
It wasn't like that. It was just like the big.
Yeah, the fluffy and with the wire.
Yeah, like that, and that's what I had for like a 12-hour flight, a 24-hour flight, and then swapping, flipping over, and stuff like that, and just sitting there, just cranking, listening to Bobby Brown, New Edition. Do you know New Edition?
Yeah, I
big
do. I just remember.
Candy Girl.
Yeah, I remember Bobby Brown because he
Bobby
was
Brown.
with Whitney, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
Very rough
Dark days.
relationship.
Dark days.
Yeah.
But before him, Bell Biv DeVoe.
Yeah, I remember Bell Biv.
I had a mix because I used to go Bell Biv, then I'd go Bon Jovi. So I'd flip it.
That's just really the opposite type of
It was-
music.
Yeah.
But you had to look at it was who I was hanging around with too. So, you know, I didn't even get into Led Zeppelin until I was in my 20s pretty much.
I still haven't got into Led Zeppelin.
Oh, Zeppelin.
You're
It's
missing
like-
out, man.
I know, like, I know.
You go through this when you find Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
You go into a like everything has to be about Led Zeppelin. You've got to listen to everything. You know,
I hyper focus on things, and that's why I be like, you know, it's my problem. I hyper focus on Star Wars, whether it's He-Man, whether it's Turtles. Like, don't get me started. Like Zarface, don't get me started on another band. I need to go down a long because I'll do it.
can I just say you just mentioned Turtles because I knew there was something else I want to quickly run on. Heaps of San Diego Comic-Con Turtle stuff coming out, and I don't know if you'd seen. I was just saying to you that, and you were saying that NECA is sorry. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Keep hitting
They're ending the line because I think it's something to do with the Mattel takeover.
Okay.
Because Playmates are losing the line, or they lost the line. So 2027 or 20, yeah, it's 27. It will go to Mattel, and I feel like because Playmates have had the master line for 40 years. They could say, hey, you can make X amount, you can make X amount to all these different companies. I feel like Mattel's going cut, bring it all in for themselves.
Nice.
Just kind of like cool, but at the same time, like those NECA action figures are some of the most detailed, awesome figures I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I loved it.
So it's sad to see those go.
Yeah, but you know what? The newer ones that came out with those
2012 versions
they were
are
they
the
were awesome.
greatest.
I couldn't get them because again my wife would have killed me, man.
Well, like
Just-
$100 each.
There's only
400.
so much I can hide, bro. you know. She sees it. Don't worry. At
They-
the moment,
they
she's turning a
always-
blind.
they
She's
always
turning a
are.
blind eye, little blind eye.
I pre-ordered the Zarface album like 2 days ago, and I was upset because I couldn't get because they sold out of 2 pressings, so I just got the standard edition with like a standard cover, and then Esoteric put up on Instagram saying like, oh, who copped it, who pre-ordered, and I said, oh, like, are you going to make another print because I missed out? And then someone just goes, this website's got it. I just instantly just bought it again. So
Awesome.
I've got 2 copies of the album coming, so I'll keep one, the nice cover with the nice art. I'll keep that sleeved and
Beautiful.
unopened because I've got my collection's huge. I've got every album, and then I've got the variants as well, and I've got the toys.
Good on you, bro. That's killer. You did very well. Very, very well. Well, this has been an awesome chat with Jack, and bro, having you always in the house is killer, Ripper. And I think we'll continue on, and I'll tell the guys what's coming to the Kessel Run. You guys going to have to wait.
Secret.
Hey, come in, you ask me, and I'll probably... By the way, got a few people out there been watching it come in and saying they're loving it, doing a killer job. And they're saying that, what was it, your someone said the mic, you got to work your... I said, at home, they couldn't hear you.
Ah.
Yeah.
So I need to have it closer to me? Like this?
Maybe Jake might have to keep it up there. We'll
Alright,
put a droid or something in front of it.
This could have been terrible the whole time. We won't know.
No, that's all right.
That's all
We'll
right.
No, but I'm saying that was good. They love it. They're loving the show. They're loving what we're doing. So that's awesome, brother.
Hearing positive things is like obviously we're having fun doing it, but like hearing that people are enjoying it is always a positive.
That's
The
cool.
customer said he goes, I'm home. I'll crank it on, put it on. I was like, oh, dude, that's wild. Thanks, man. Shout out to everyone. You're awesome.
I'll watch it while I paint.
You do?
Yeah, all the
Sure.
time.
See, we've talked about getting into the audio format, but the video's just nice.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, it's cool.
I still like having it on
MP3.
MP3. Well, like say you chuck it up on Spotify, I can listen to it on the way to work and things like that.
I'll work on that, but I think it's time. We're growing.
Get more listeners and
that's
be
right.
like, you could always be like, you know, like it's available in both formats. Because I was listening to Jesse Michaels with the American Alchemy. I was listening to them and I was like, holy crap, this whole podcast is like a full-on TV show.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm missing out on 90% of what he's doing. So I was like, I've now got to watch it. So.
Yeah. It's funny you say that. I find I do the same with the longer stuff as well. When it's over 2 hours, I listen to it on the way to work because, again, it's
You can
just
split it up over your
big time.
drive.
Yeah.
But how good is his intro?
The
I love his. Have you ever heard of Jesse Michaels?
No, never.
So he's obviously
paranormal phenomena like aliens and UFOs.
Oh, okay.
They're real.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway.
Yeah, maybe I've heard
But-
something about it. Yeah.
For how long the guy's been going, which isn't very long, the production is next level.
Good quality.
And
Yeah.
he's got what's the word when people trust him? They come on his show. They're very happy. To be on his shows. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
He does. I was going to say, oh my god, I know his name. It keeps eluding me. From Area 51 is
What Bubbles are?
no. Area 51 is
Or is it Area 52 the show? Is that
Area
what the show too?
Area 52.
Yeah.
Oh god, jeez.
Area 51 is where
Yes, is the
aliens
place.
are,
Yeah.
sir.
Not anymore.
No, they would have moved.
They've
them.
moved.
They moved. Yeah.
He does a wonderful show, and he set up his set up a diner in his studio.
I've watched it. I've watched episode of Bob Lazar.
Chris Ramsey.
I haven't watched that one, but
Chris Ramsey is the guy who does Area 52.
yeah, because the diner was really cool. I watched Bob Lazar interview another bloke
Yeah.
about being abducted and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, well, this is crazy.
It is, and so now it's his thing to do host people and actually eat and stuff like that. It was
They
great.
have like the staff roll past and up, like offer them food and like
okay.
take their order.
It's the colour that comes out, pops out of which is really nice in that little studio part. That he does two versions, but love their intros. Very very cool. But anyway, bro, do you want to throw us out?
Yeah. Put me on the spot. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, this has been awesome, Jack. There's showing your work is insane. So it's been nice to meet you. It's been nice to have a chat. Won't be the last chat for sure.
Big time. Definitely get out there.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Maybe I'll finish it off.
You do it. You're the master. I'm just the Padawan.
Oh, that's too good. All right, everyone, thanks very much. As always, you can check us out on Instagram, mainly on our website, which is kesselrunhair.com. Sometimes I like to, when I have time, put some new stuff that's up, but I can see that in the San Diego Comic-Con stuff that's coming through, we should see some exciting things that are going to happen.
Are we just going to have a warehouse of rotters?
We should, a Rotterfest,
Rotterfest.
Hey, we could have a rotter party. Everyone could.
Did you see
Yeah,
the
son,
costume?
you're gonna
have
say
you
that?
seen the costume?
Yeah, I have,
the big
yeah.
inflatable
Yeah,
costume?
yeah.
Like,
You said I just straight away. I thought of you.
I want to do that so badly.
That's good. That's
Just
good.
everybody dressed as Rotter.
Just Rotter. We'll watch a horror movie with Rotter. Everyone just does
Done.
Rotterfest. And always check us out on YouTube. Give us a thumbs up, a like, and we're loving it. We're having a
Like
good
and
time.
subscribe, please.
That's it. We'll see you again, everyone. Marco, Lockie, and Jack. Punch it.
Punch it.
Punch it.